Hi, my name is Higinio Mendoza Jr., and I'm so excited and grateful that I have the opportunity to open a World Transformation Movement Center here in the beautiful city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm so thankful and mindful connecting to the World Transformation Movement. It has been such a positive thing for me to not only implement in my life, but also in my family's life. I see the change that's coming in our society and the need. And so I look forward to the future and growing. I am from New York City, New York. I was born there, and we migrated to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the 70s. I am of Puerto Rican descent. I have a Taíno Indian in my veins. I am qualified with a specialized business degree in communication systems management. I also have a Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology that is also complemented with life sciences certification, as well as a paralegal or a certified legal assistant out of Duquesne University here in Pittsburgh, through the School of Leadership and Professional Advancement. I have obtained my general practice of law. Also, I have some other certifications in Dell Certified Systems Management, as a business consultant, and also human rights certified as well. I see now that it's more important to end the human condition than to have all the degrees, all the certifications, whether it's a PhD or a CLA or an MBA. That what's more important now is that we end in our society the human condition that has hindered us tremendously, and embrace this and learn and share, because it will change the world as we know it. And so I'm excited. It gives us hope. There's just so many hopeless folks out there. They just don't know where to turn to. And here we have someone who has opened up, the door to our lives, so that now through World Transformation Movement and Jeremy Griffith, who has opened up to us freedom, and now we have the truth, the light of truth, and so we are coming out of that prison, that cave that we need to come out of, and it starts with ourselves. That cave is within ourselves, that light within, that once we can capture that and grasp it and follow it, in the World Transformation Movement, it will change the society and humanity as a whole. And I look forward to it. I know that my children and our children's children will benefit from this. We are the pioneers of this, and I'm excited for it. Well, it is amazing to me, to open up a book, and I've read, my share of them, but to pick up freedom and to read it, and every time I pick up freedom, the works from Jeremy, I'm catching a little bit more, and it makes a little bit more sense. And then I say to myself, well, where do I get bored with this, or where is it that I find some sort of something that I don't agree with, and I tell you, that I haven't found it. For someone like Jeremy to come forth and spend the years, because something like this isn't, hey, it's not instant coffee. It's just not made with a little, a tea bag and swirling it around. It took years of study and persistency and just a zeal to find the truth. And here he has unfolded to humanity an opportunity to find themselves, to now look, if you really want to be loved, if you want others to fall in place in a cooperative way, it changes. Boy, I tell you, it changes everything, everything. And again, in the society that is searching, so many people have searched in church. They pursue an education. Their love and God is money, and yet they fall short of really fulfilling their life. But now, with something like this, once they grasp the idea and tap into this source and the power that is with it, again, it is a life-changing situation for a person to open up, and I understand that a lot of folks probably won't initially probably grasp on to this, but eventually, as it catches on and the momentum that world transformation movement is coming to, eventually folks will come to it and understand that, yes, this is the way. And it is exciting, where it gives hope where there was no hope. What were you looking for? You're almost, although mindfully trying to look into that inner being. Something like this really fulfills a person's life. And what a plus. I'm excited. This is a good time, in our lives and actually in part of history to tap into something like this and watch it grow. And so this momentum is not, it's not a fly by night. I think that you grasp onto a root that the tree is going to flourish for generations to come. And so I'm grateful and excited, for us. And hopefully it is in good time that we move forward with this so that we can touch a lot of lives with it. Well, it is true that society has been seeking for something, an answer, whether it's an answer that would come in religion or whether it was an answer in the fulfillment of an education, or they seek, they really seek on the outside. Their search is on the outside. And as adults, although, we after a certain age, we get kind of supposed to get set in our ways, but we lost that paradise once we were children. And as we go through the channels of high school and education, and then through our lives, becoming women and men, married and moving forward in our lives, we lose that utopia. And now we have a chance. And this is our chance, to really learn how to change that. And I just know that in my life, I can't speak for anyone else, but I know in my life that in the short time spent reading and learning with staff and in the books that Jeremy has unfolded, that it seems to be, and I know it is to be a positive thing that is needed. And so again, excited times for us. And with that, there is a world of gratitude to Jeremy and the staff that has really moved forward, to bring this out onto the world stage. And that in itself is a seed that I'm looking forward just to see how it comes back. I'm grateful for being part of such a wonderful organization, and I look forward to the future. I look forward to opening the World Transformation Center here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so that now I can share this vital information to others, so that not only can change their lives, but their children's lives and generations to come. I look forward not only opening here, but helping others throughout the States, maybe in other parts of the world, having them understand true freedom from the condition that has been hindering them for throughout the ages. And so it is our duty, I do believe, a duty of care to tell others how they can also, transform their lives in a way that has been denied to them for a long time. I look forward to talking with you all. Bye-bye.